Hi, welcome back to 50/50 with me, Jessica.
And Bryn.
Jackson.
And Anthony.
Where every other week the guys pick an episode and the girls pick an episode. So this week the girls got to pick, and we're doing a Tay-Tay Talk, Evermore edition.
And last week's it was the guys' pick, and we talked about what to talk about with the girl on FaceTime. And next week is even better. We're talking about the do's and don'ts of stalking her without getting caught.
Your best bet is a ghillie suit. Those things come in clutch.
Right.
You guys don't think that's creepy at all?
No,
this is why this is why we alternate every single week.
Anybody in our class sees this, I'm
That's terrifying.
screwed.
No, actually.
No,
You
yeah.
don't get caught
Okay.
by the police.
Well,
Okay, so let's
why
talk
we're
about
going
what's
over it.
going on with Taylor Swift right now. Like, what do we know? What have we seen in the news?
men.
Well, yeah, but
Isn't there the rumor that she got engaged?
there's a rumor that she got engaged, but it's not confirmed. But
When is
We'll
that
see
going to be
rings.
confirmed?
I don't know. Probably never, because she doesn't really like to.
What's
tell
his
us
name?
much.
What's her?
Joe
what's his-
Alwyn.
Joe Alwyn.
He's English.
I've never heard. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that. Yep. Marry him. Tread.
What do you guys think of the album as a whole? All honest opinions.
I mean, I think it was like all right. I mean, every song was just like, for me, it kind of had like the same kind of like vibe in a way. It was just some kind of heartbreak, a loss, or
Same tone.
it just kind of seemed depressing.
Yeah,
Anthony?
it's definitely not my favorite Taylor Swift album, but it's pretty decent overall. But it's the same thing. Sometimes you want some uplifting Tay-Tay, but like
Fair.
this album, if you're feeling down, it's the one to go to.
I do like how in some of the songs that she had in here, like, for instance, what was it? It was No Body, No Crime. It was more of like a narrative, so it told a story, and I kind of like that.
that
She
one was
does.
cool. That one was really interesting.
Yeah, because she usually does like tell stories through her music, so I really like that one.
Yeah. I had to explain that one to Jackson earlier.
I didn't
not
know
get
what
it?
she had to do with the boat.
Yeah.
He didn't understand the boat and the
What-
cleaning houses thing.
The boat.
So I had to
Like,
explain
boating
it to him.
license, like drop him in the ocean.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
at least
we
they
had to
did one
explain the
thing
whole thing
legally
then.
then.
What are some themes that we see throughout the album?
Heartbreak.
Love.
Heartbreak, love, loss of love. Also confusion, I would say, in
Murder.
a lot of her relationships.
Yeah,
Murder.
murder's in one.
Murder,
of the
that is in
songs.
one. Oh, friendship.
Friendship, yeah, Dorothea, I like that one a lot because it's
Murder.
changing. And then again in the narrative songs, from Nobody No Crime, also Champagne Problems kind of has that, and so does Ivy.
Murder.
Let's talk about the theme love. So that's in like a main theme of like no murder. Let's stop the murder. Okay, so let's talk about the love songs, even the heartbreak songs. What do we think about the love song? Which one's a good one we could focus on?
I think, well, this is just a general statement. I think Taylor Swift does a really good job of like using metaphors and like
100%.
the language and the tone that she uses and how she like portrays that in songs to like tell the story of her loves or like her thought process. And it's like you get like a really good insight into her brain and how she
Brain.
operates.
Tis the Damn Season is probably one of my favorites. Just because, okay, I can say that word.
Language. This is family friendly.
Tis the Damn Season. What do you guys think about that one?
Hey.
And no, I did not print that one out on paper. So.
Yeah, we were looking for that one, not gonna lie.
Do you guys remember that one?
Yeah, of course.
It was the season that
But that was when she goes away, but when she comes back to her hometown, right?
Yeah, she
Oh,
goes
her
back to her
She
hometown.
goes back to
Oh,
her high school
lover.
love.
Yeah, and she sees her high school lover.
So she's like, you know, tis the
Yeah,
damn
it's like
season.
tis the damn season because of the purpose for I'm coming back
Coming back to
finally.
her
And
love.
it's like this season is the only time that she really sees. And she even says in the song like the one true thing she's ever known. So it's like the one thing she holds on to forever. And then she has her heartbreak songs, Champagne Problems, which very very well known because kind of cuts deep.
Kind of messed up.
it was her fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
kind of her fault.
That was
Yeah, but she
that's
talks
what
about
Gentry
in the
came
song
for.
like she has like a mental illness and that's why like she left.
It's
Like
yeah.
she just wasn't happy with anything. It wasn't just him. If anything, she felt sorry for him in the song.
Yeah, I feel like that was more of her like, I don't know how to like. She's saying like, I know this is my fault, kind of.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's like it has nothing to do with. It's like her life. And
Yeah,
her
it had nothing
own
to do with
issues.
who he was as a person.
Yeah.
But at the end, I mean, she did want happiness for him. At the end of the song,
Yeah,
she
she
says
was-
that it's like he's with someone new, and
She's giving
there's
him
just
hope.
champagne problems. Yeah, so she gives him hope because she wants the best for him, but she realizes she just couldn't be with him.
kind of messed him up.
Yeah,
And Champagne Problems is another one of those narrative ones.
yeah. Yeah,
she's
it
telling
tells
the
a
story of that.
100%. Let's talk about one of the things let's talk about one of the songs that she writes. It's about friendship, Dorothea. Because she doesn't really talk about friendship too much, honestly.
No.
Through a lot of her songs. They're all about love.
Did we print that out?
No, we did not print that
Dang
out.
it.
I feel like she's almost reminiscing because she asked, like, do you remember like their memories and things that they had when they were younger, when they were friends? And now that she's famous, and she's like, do you still remember me?
I almost wonder if it's like it's like a reflection of who she is and when she left.
Right.
I wonder if it's almost kind of like, well, yeah, it's someone else leaving, but it's also her. Like, she left behind everyone in her hometown
I
to
think,
go, like, do her dream. And she was like, what, 14, 15?
and she's saying like she's supporting from a distance. You know,
Exactly.
she's like congratulating her for all of her successes, but also like recognizing that friendship that they had before, and then saying like, I support you.
Exactly. Like, she's not like... In other words, she's saying, like, I will never leave you behind because their bond is so strong. She says, like, hey, Dorothea, do you ever stop and think about me?
No.
And it's kind of... No, don't say that.
Wow.
Because it's kind of, like, sad because it's like they all
do
grew up
not.
and got left behind, and she's wondering if, like, she's ever even in her mind anymore, which is super, super sad. Okay, narrative songs. No Body, No Crime. I have a lot of opinions on
that
this
is
one.
such a
but I
good
want to hear
one.
your guys' opinions because that's why it's 50-50. It's split. So, it's the guys' opinions. Go.
I thought it was like, it does tell that story. It's kind of nice. It's got
It
those
does.
metaphors in it where it's like, damn,
We'll give
That
like
happened.
a quick wrap up of what it's even about first.
you got a cheater. And
Who's the cheater's like wife?
the guy there, it's a wife and a husband.
That was so out of pocket. I'd like to point out that was so out of pocket.
I don't get it. What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing.
She has this husband, and she's like, all this stuff has been like leading up where I can like suspect it, and like
Who
What are you
does
doing, bro?
in the song?
the wife.
Who's the wife?
Taylor.
No, Taylor Swift
like
is
to
not
again
the wife.
It's
just- it's
I think
just-
it's her best friend who she meets at Olive Garden every Tuesday for a glass of wine.
Whoa.
So
Yeah. Olive Garden,
you guys
wine,
are wrong.
top notch.
Jackson, do you want to meet at Olive Garden
Her
every
name's
Tuesday
Esty.
for wine?
No, he doesn't. Anthony, move
I got
on.
a better idea.
Wrap up of the song. There's a girl named Esty who is Taylor Swift's friend. It literally says Esty's a friend of mine.
Oh.
And the first line of the song.
I
So-
didn't,
Okay,
I
yeah.
didn't read it.
Well, hey, at least we got the
Yeah,
wife and husband.
We got
part
the
down.
hubby.
Okay,
I'd like to point out
and-
again that I
wifey.
did have to explain it to Jackson like 30 minutes ago.
Sorry. Never
Yikes.
invested in Taylor Swift's life.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay, anyways. So Esty's the person that Taylor's talking about, and her husband's a cheater. I mean, let me pull up the receipts of where she says that. Oh, yeah. Her husband's
Can't
acting
tell.
different, and it smells like infidelity. She says, that ain't my Merlot on his mouth. That ain't my Julie on our joint account. There ain't no doubt. I think I'm going to call him out.
Merlot's a type of wine.
And
You say Merlot?
Is
Hello.
the T silent?
It's silent.
Dude. Oh.
okay. So then throughout the song, like this one
Damn.
part repeats. I think blank did it, but I just can't prove it. And the first one, it's like Esty saying like, I think he did it, but I just can't prove it. Like, I think he cheated. Then it moves on to Taylor talking about like, well, Esty's not there anymore. She's not meeting me up at Olive Garden. Like, what's going on?
This is Taylor talking about her friend situation.
Yeah, she's talking about her friend. So Esty wasn't at Olive Garden. She wasn't seeing anybody. She's kind of concerned about her friend, right?
Gone.
And then she notices that the husband reports his missing wife, and he got some brand new tires on his truck. That looks like a little suspicious.
Drippy. New
Then
rims.
his mistress moved in, sleeps in Esty's bed and everything. No, there ain't no doubt. I think I'm gonna
Well,
catch
yeah,
him
because
out.
I don't think he'd
So
want to
then
buy
the
another
next
car.
time when she repeats the same
Expensive.
thing, it's I think he did it, but I just can't prove it. So it's the same thing over again. But it's no body, no crime. So it's like if there's no evidence, then there's no crime of it. That's the whole point of it.
He's that good.
But she's not gonna give up. Then she said, "Good thing my daddy made me get." The bell rang. That's concerning.
That's large.
That's all right.
Good thing my daddy made me get a boating license when I was 15, saying she's gonna drag him out in a boat and drop him. And I've cleaned
Genius.
enough houses to know how to cover up a scene. I'm gonna kill him and cover up the scene.
She hides the body. There's no crime.
And then his mistress took out a big life insurance policy. She's saying she's gonna blame it on the mistress in the song. That's why this is a whole narrative, because she has like a whole
getting
story, like
deep.
plot
She
line.
plotted this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stalk.
She plotted
Taylor,
this.
What's her name? Because
She's gonna blame it on the mistress.
Kill me.
Yeah, and then at the end, they think she did it, but they just can't prove it. And then she thinks I did it, but she just can't prove it. But there's no body, so there's no crime. because I think this whole album kind of
agree.
pulls together like her being like a normal person. I don't really know how to describe it.
Yeah.
But the whole album seems like not like some big celebrity. Like,
It's like the
type
raw
album.
version of her.
Exactly. It's the raw version of her who she is, like when she's not in front of a big screen or like
She's got
on
some
stage.
crazy stuff then.
She really
Okay,
has.
but
Yeah,
th-
she has.
she puts herself in different perspectives. It's not just about her.
Yeah, she does.
She has like the crazy life with like the crazy friends.
And she does a good job of it too.
It's
She
like
does.
it's like she's living through a movie.
Yeah, it seems like,
Like-
with every song she writes, it seems like she is. Why is this album important? Why do we think that? What do we think Taylor's trying to say through it? Is it worth listening to? Honestly,
Be a misogynist.
I think it is worth listening to because I feel like since there's so many different situations going through the album, like when it comes to love, friendship, murder, if you relate to that, I hope you don't. But
Murder.
I feel like the audience or
Sorry.
whoever listens to it can find something that they can relate to.
I agree. I think it might be better for girls, honestly, because you guys.
No, it most definitely is better for you guys.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we
it's
can
definitely-
definitely.
I relate nothing to this.
Yeah, you guys don't, unless
There's
you're like one of the guys she's talking about. Then in that case, red flag, goodbye.
Red flag.
But I think it's important. I think it's something worth listening to, just because I also love her.
Oops, I don't want to do that.
I'm biased,
That's true.
but I think it's worth listening to. Worth listening to.
We
not
were
worse.
forced into doing this album.
No, you weren't.
I know,
I
we
literally
weren't.
gave you options compared to Mac Miller. I like it. I think, again, it has a bunch of different opinions and a bunch of different situations and scenarios that it could literally fit whoever. And it's something relatable. Anthony, stop.
Get to charge you
Well,
and beat him.
pretty much that's going to be it for the rest of this episode
All right.
because
Let's
our
wrap it
attention
up.
span has been anywhere else
Gone.
but where it's
I
supposed
think we did a good job of keeping the boys in
Non-existent.
check until
Yeah,
Anthony took his
starting-
phone out.
And
It's
that's
okay.
when things started
Okay,
to go
well,
south.
I had to bring out the soundboard.
All right.
So join us next week when we talk about how to stalk a woman properly and not get caught.
This is the way.
But tune in to 50-50 next week where it's the guys' week and probably the girls will be
And we'll
just
probably have to
listening
intervene at some point because we know it's going to be extreme.
correcting
The
a lot
police
of
It's
may
gonna
show
be-
up some way through the thing because it may or may not be true stories.
That's okay.
We
That's
can't
bad.
let you know.
We cannot
Okay, we'll
let
call the
you
police
know.
for you.
Don't
Confidential.
call the police for us.
I'm glad.
It's not
It's
a
fine.
good
It's fine.
idea.
Okay.
Thanks for tuning
It was
in.
good talking to you guys. Thank you for listening. And we will let you know it next week.